I can't see sour.
Alright, so you'll need to introduce this. What are we listening to? What is this?
Okay, I'll say... I know. I'll say... I know. Hello, you are... This is Saskia and you are listening to Kid Podcast by Saskia, Athena, Karina, me and Daddy.
Okay, you are Saskia though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so, what are we talking about?
We're talking... Okay, so we'll begin with talking about the weather.
The weather. Tell me about the weather, Saskia.
Okay, so Daddy, today the weather is rainy, haily, and very windy.
Yes, it's the start of a storm today, isn't it? What storm is it?
Rain.
Did you see the name? Mummy said it earlier. Storm Kira.
Storm Kira.
And it's been very windy, hasn't it?
And it's been very windy.
Woo!
Yeah, it has.
And someone will blow up.
And it was just dripping through our ceiling onto this table, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. So Daddy blocked it with a towel.
Yes, and Mummy's not very happy about that, but, you know, just have to make do with what we got, don't we? So, do you think we should go out and play in this weather?
No way!
No way. And what did Daddy make you do yesterday?
Go out.
Go outside.
Yes, and what did I say yesterday?
What did you say?
I said we should go outside because it's going to be horrible the next day. And guess what?
Yeah.
It's horrible today.
Very, 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 very horrible.
It's clever, Daddy. Right, so...
Athena's going to talk about her toy owls next. So what have your toy owls been up to, Athena?
This one have been up to laughing at her sister.
Oh.
He's like,
Well, let's... Okay, this
he's
is a...
Sit on.
Athena, because this is a podcast, no one can see the owl, so would you like to describe them or give them names?
And there's a white owl.
A white owl, yes, okay. And that's the one that's been laughing at his sister, is it?
And it said, and it laughed like that.
Very nice. And where did you get that white owl?
From Father Christmas.
Very nice. Okay, and what other owls have we got here?
This one?
And what's that one?
It's your bird owl.
That one.
And why is it special?
Because it had my name on.
Yes,
And
your
all
name
of
and
your
your date of birth.
all of your soul stuff.
That's from Auntie Amanda, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
And it says another A and another one and another A.
Okay. And the last one. And the sister.
Yes, you got one more owl here. What's this one?
Sister is annoyed of her little brother, so he just jumped on her.
Oh dear.
And you mean?
Okay, what's its name? What's its name?
And this one is named Silly Owl.
So we've got white owl, birth owl, and silly owl.
And this one is called
White owl.
Rosy Owl.
Rosie, okay, Rosie.
Rose White Owl. Rose
Okay.
White Owl.
Lovely. And what have they been up to other than beating each other up? At things?
Yeah. And this one has hooks, the little one, and a little fly day.
On a fly day, oh that's nice.
But he doesn't know how to fly, so he just teaching her. That's
Okay.
why it's a fly day.
Lovely. Okay. Anything else you'd like to tell us about your owls?
And this one is like, I won't crack anything and break anything.
Ooh.
Yeah, because she likes to pretend that she's a monster. Does she like to pretend that she's a monster crashing cities?
Very good. All right. So.
Oh, we need riddles next.
Oh, we need the riddles. All right, you go get the riddles. Athena can
There's
still-
riddles in there!
No, Athena, don't shout. You'll make it hurt whoever's listening. Okay. Oh, there he is. Karina, you're here too with a toy. What toy have you got?
Blinking.
Glinking. What's that?
A cat.
A cat. Oh, don't hit things, Karina. Gently.
The cat don't like her.
Oh, what doesn't it like? Oh, this is a mean
Okay,
cat.
okay.
I don't like this cat.
Okay, next we'll do some riddles.
This cat is the one that Nana knitted for you, isn't it?
Okay, next one.
Oh, okay. We're moving on to riddles. Yes, Saskia, go on.
Okay, so... Okay.
All right. Athena, Karina, just quiet for a minute. Saskia's going to read a riddle for us now. You're
Okay,
gonna pick
so
one, yeah?
this is the first riddle in my riddle book. When you do not know what I am, then I am something. But when you know what I am, then I am nothing. What am I? You have to try to answer this, and we will tell you the answer the next time we do this podcast.
Okay, let me just read it out again.
We will repeat it for you.
Okay, so when you do not know what I am, then I am something. When you know what I am, then I am nothing. What am I? Do you know the answer to this, Saskia? Don't say it. Don't tell them. Do you know it? Yeah? Did you work it out, or did you just read the answer? Mummy worked it. You don't have to whisper, Saskia. It's not a secret. It's a podcast. People want to know what you think. I'm going to look
Mummy
at the answer
worked
now.
it out, and we will find the answer at the back of the book.
I'm going to find out, and then I'm not going to tell you. Ooh, that is good. Very meta. I like it. Okay. Right, so we know the answer. You'll have to wait till the next episode to find out. Or maybe you can guess it and get it right. Who knows? Oh, lovely. Okay, what's next, Saskia?
You have to listen to the next part.
Okay, we're talking about what's going on in the house right now. So, okay, so Daddy, did you know that that a few days ago on Friday, that was 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
We went to an Alice in Wonderland place where you went through scenes from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yes, you went for a trip, didn't you? With Mummy? While Daddy was at work, working very hard. Yeah.
And
What did you do there?
it was very fun. And the things that we did there were mostly just going through scenes from Alice in Wonderland, but there was also some things that you did in activities in the little scenes.
What kind of activities did you do?
So one of them was in a garden one, trying to count how many butterflies and not how many ladybirds and how many hedgehogs.
Okay.
How many
And also trying to find the snail, which Athena found.
Oh, well done. Did you... I saw a picture where Karina was playing with some sort of golf club made out of a pink flamingo.
And we also went to the Queen of Hearts
Mhm.
garden to play croquet with flamingos and hedgehogs.
Oh, and hedgehogs. Yeah, I forgot about that bit. I didn't see the hedgehogs. That sounds fun. Was that fun?
Uh-huh.
And did you make... I saw under my TV, there's some very beautiful things that you made. What did you make?
Little soldiers.
Little soldiers. How did you make those?
So basically you got a playing card, then you made these bits to put onto it.
So they're little playing cards that are made to look like soldiers. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Normal cards that you would play a game of cards with. And they look like soldiers, just like in the cartoon. It's amazing.
Uh-huh.
They're really cute. I like them very much.
Uh-huh.
And what was your favourite thing about that trip to, what was it, Wonderland? Is that what they called it?
Yeah, our Wonderland.
And what was your favourite thing, Athena?
It was called Exploring Wonderland.
It was seeing the Queen.
Seeing the Queen. What about you, Karina? Did you have a favourite part?
And touching her head.
Yeah?
And my favourite bit was the bit where you counted the ladybirds because it was also I counted all of the ladybirds, and also because there was bubbles. And I popped them.
So Mummy tells me that Eden really enjoyed the bubbles, didn't he?
Yeah.
And who is Eden? People listening might not know.
He's my little baby brother. He's the only little boy in this house.
Yeah! That's right. And he's a few months old at the moment.
And he's very cute and
He is very
smiley.
cute. But he enjoyed the bubbles very much, Mummy says.
Smiley,
Sounds like you all had a good time.
Smiley.
Okay, so what else is going on in the house? What else do you want to talk about?
So, also, yesterday, Daddy said that he had this, this old shoe rack thing, and he would turn it into a bookshelf for us if we helped him tidy up, so we did, and then he got it out of the loft, and he put it in our room, and now we've got a special rack to put our favourite books on.
We have, and so it's underneath Athena's bunk bed, isn't it? You've got a
She's got a high bunk bed.
You've got a high bed, haven't you?
And
You can't do that.
I've got a bunk bed, and I live at the top bunk. And Karina, my little sister, who's 3 years old, she goes in the bottom bunk.
She does. But
And
going back to
the
what we talked about just a second ago,
Yeah.
this book stand, book rack thing that we've just put there, And we turned it into a little book corner, haven't we, for you girls? And you've all used it very much already. It's actually looking very sweet. A bit like a library corner, isn't it?
And I want to sit on
And
the
I like
table.
reading books a lot. I'm kind of a big bookworm, so it's very good.
I
Because
thought,
I can collect some books from there.
yes.
And me too.
You liked it too, don't you? Yes, because one of the problems that you girls have is you have too many books in this house, don't you?
Yeah, I've got so many books that I can't find a place for them all.
You don't have places to put them back, and that's what the problem is. You take them up to your room and then you just leave them on the floor. But now, you've got no reason to do that anymore, have you? You just put them back on the bookshelf. Then everyone will be happy, won't you? Daddy will be happy, especially because I won't have to step over books when I put you to bed.
And me too.
I never be going on my bed so much.
Oh, got messy again.
Well, as long as there's no books in that mess, that's fine.
Okay.
Right. Okay, anything else you want to talk about? Hey, what did we have when you came back from your trip to Wonderland? What did you eat for tea?
What was it? We ate.
Yes, but what do we usually call that? What do you
Uh,
guys like to refer to it as? We had Domino's, didn't we? But what was it? You like to say it's the
robot.
robot
Pizza robot.
pizza robot. Why do you say that?
Because there's a little robot pizza thing that when Mummy and Daddy order on their phones appears and tells you what stages your pizza is at.
Yeah, so you like the pizza robot, don't you? Yeah. Okay,
Very
so
silly and cute.
we had pizza robot for tea on Friday, didn't we?
And when you poke its eye, it says funny stuff.
It does, yes.
Very funny too, but I laugh at it.
Funny.
Oh, we need to make a line and songs thing.
You know what? I was going to just say, we've got a plan to make something with Mummy today in the kitchen, haven't we? Do you remember what that was? Stromboli.
Oh yeah, and it's kind of like a rolled up pizza, but it's kind of in a bread shape.
Yeah. Mummy's made it before, but not really since you guys were born, and for some reason she seems to think it's too much work. But that's why we're all going to help her and do it together, aren't we?
And we're each gonna make our own little one, and then we're probably gonna eat it for tea or lunch.
For tea, right? Tea? For tea. Okay, good. All right, anything else you want to talk about? Oh, what are we doing at the moment? What were we playing this morning?
We were playing Luigi's Mansion.
And how are we enjoying that?
Not very much, and we just got to the highest floor
Yeah,
where all of the busky ghosts are.
we did.
All of the really, really, really hard ghosts.
I know the rare ghosts are there. All of them.
Probably there is.
Ghosts.
We think
Probably all of them.
all the rare ghosts will be on that top floor, do you think? We've not found any rare ghosts yet, have we? Why is that?
Maybe they're hiding in places that the game doesn't think you would normally go into. And that's why they're so rare, because you're not likely to find many of them.
So as children of the ages of 7, 5 and 3,
I'm
do you-
7.
yes, do you girls
I'm the
think that Luigi's Mansion 3 is a good game for children to play? Maybe with their mummy or daddy?
Yeah!
Yes?
Yeah, because it's really funny, and it has all of these cutie and funny ghosts that you have to trap.
So the ghosts don't scare you, do they?
And they don't scare me because they're a bit funny.
Some of them are a bit scary, I've noticed. You girls tend to turn your heads away occasionally. But overall,
Yeah.
funny, enjoyable game?
Yeah.
And then got squeak and talk.
It's from age 7 rated.
Is it? Oh, is it? I've not noticed.
Yeah.
What's been your favourite bit of that game so far? I mean, we've not finished it yet, but we're
I
close to the end.
think my favourite bit was the bits where... Okay, so I think my favourite bit was the bit where we found that shark that was the captain of a ship that was wearing one of our elevator buttons for its fake eye, because that was really funny.
That was funny, wasn't it? I also liked that part, that floor particularly, because we had to plug in our poltergust, that Hoover thing that Luigi uses. We had to plug that into the wall, and then it was super powered, wasn't it? And we sucked up like a whole room, and the floorboards.
Yeah,
came
we
up, and the walls
sucked
came
that up like the whole of a ship. And
And
the
it
only
looked
thing that was
amazing.
left was like the door and a couple of things that had been fixed to the floor.
That was your favourite bit, I think, as well, wasn't it, Athena? So
Yeah.
far?
We all liked that bit because it was funny. funny.
Yes, I thought it was really funny. I love it. Luigi's one of my favourite characters, and he's very, very funny in this game. And the little toads, they're so funny.
And they are very cute and funny, the toads as well.
We saw Mario.
We did, didn't we? We're almost at the point where we can save them, but not yet.
Yeah, Mario and Princess Peach still need to be saved from their paintings because King Boo trapped them in paintings.
That's right, like he always does in these games. But we'll get him. We'll get him.
In the
All right.
dungeon.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, we should talk about something else. Okay. Wait.
Well, what about She-Ra? We've been watching lots of She-Ra recently.
Yes. I will go watch the She-Ra.
Okay, Athena, you talk to us about She-Ra while Saskia gets something. Oh, I don't know. Over here somewhere.
And also, it was very fun.
Yes. So what do we like about She-Ra?
About the fighting.
You like the fighting?
About the things.
They're always talking about how they're friends with each other, aren't they? These princesses of power.
You're like sometimes a bit too hard on each other.
Yeah, they've been a bit mean to each other recently, haven't they? They've been very stressed out with all the things that are going wrong. And what's the place called again? Etheria? Is that what it's called?
And that was so good.
Okay.
I got it. And I loved it. And we're not finished talking yet.
Karina, is She-Ra one of your favourite cartoons? Yeah, you like She-Ra. don't
And
you?
nobody will turn. Hey, shut up! My
Okay. All right, Athena, thank you very much. All right, we will move on then to our last thing, which is that we will all finish with a little song, although I'll leave you to sing it.
Okay. Hey, shut up! It's not that. Okay.
Athena.
Okay, follow what I say. And
All right,
don't
Athena.
do that. It's not that.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Athena.
It's not. Shut up.
We're going to sing well, I'm not, but Saskia's going to sing the beginning of what is the
It's
cartoon
not the
called?
beginning. It's the whole song. It's very short.
Well, what's the beginning of the cartoon called?
I told you to shut up. It's called the theme song.
The theme song? Okay, good.
Shut up.
Saskia,
You have to follow what I say. And I told you to shut up.
Saskia, you don't tell people to shut up, okay?
Daddy. Okay, but she's
This
being
is all
stupid.
gonna be recorded, and then people will think you're not a nice girl, won't they?
Okay, but can Athena just stop doing that because she's ruining the podcast. Daddy.
Yes, Athena.
You're ruining the
Okay, hang on,
podcast.
Can we have some licorice after the podcast?
What do you want licorice for?
Let's do it in the podcast.
Why do you want a reward for doing the podcast when you've just been screaming at Saskia? That's not nice.
Okay.
Right,
So,
if you do this bit nicely with Saskia,
Okay,
then
follow
fine.
what I say, okay? On the isle of Mako, under the moons of a glow, the night is come, but suddenly there's a change in the scene. Free with magic and brave, true beauty on the waves. Their secret will always be mystery in the depths of the sea. Thank you.
Very good, girls. I didn't think
Now-
you'd know all of that. Well done. I mean, Saskia, you read it, but Athena, you did that from memory. Well done.
Okay, and I actually didn't know some of it, but I'm not very good at getting the tuning right, so if I write actually out, I get the tuning better.
Yes. Interesting. It's just words, though, isn't it? I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to teach you how to read music, but that's not working so well yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's the end of our podcast, which, if you didn't already know, is called
I love you. I love
Okay,
you.
Athena.
I love you. I love
Athena,
you.
shush,
I love
shush,
And
shush.
can Athena please shut up?
Saskia, don't say that, okay?
Okay, and that is the end of our podcast.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week. Bye.